It's a good day to be at Searcy High School because you are now witnessing the first episode of Morning Sauce. I'm Joseph Doak.
And I'm Chloe Long. On today's show, we have a story over FCCLA by Vera Nix, Caleb Phillips on working teens at the high school, and a story on SHS's new teachers by Sammy D. Let's get started. With the new school year, many involved students are looking for new clubs to join. FCCLA is the perfect club to give back to our community.
Sounds awesome. We have our very own Vera Nix who sat down with Searcy's FACS teacher and FCCLA officer to find out more about this club.
What do you have for us, Vera?
FCCLA is the student-led organization that focuses on family, career preparation, and developing future community leaders. We talked with Searcy FCCLA advisor and a chapter officer to learn more about this organization. Their main focus is the family, but FCCLA's goals is to build leaders in our community and prepare students for their future careers.
Your Vice President.
FCCLA is a student organization that is tied to our Family and Consumer Science classes here at the high school.
I like FCCLA because it builds leadership skills and we get to help our community and teach younger students how to build their leadership skills also.
Some members are very involved on a chapter level, but others are active on state and even national levels.
For STAR events, we've been able to go to national cluster meetings, we've gone to national leadership meetings in the summer, we've also been more involved on the state level. To join FCCLA, we would like for you to take a Family and Consumer Science class. It's semester-long class is fine, or any class that we have that's Family and Consumer Science oriented, and then also to pay your dues, and for Searcy our dues are $12. But we also are wanting to build leaders in our communities and also to focus students on careers for their future.
If you would like to learn more about FCCLA, ask Ms. Johnston for more info or attend a monthly meeting on the second Wednesday of every month. Back to the anchors.
All right. Thanks, Vera. It's great to see so many students taking action in the community.
Speaking of working in the community, there are tons of kids at our school who have to balance jobs and homework.
There really are. So we had Caleb Phillips sit down with Mrs. McNeil and Ethan Millen to get their input on working teens.
It's been topic for about a year now on whether or not students should work while in high school. We got with teacher and student alike to see their different opinions on this topic. Many students at Searcy High School juggle both a job and school, and teachers like Ms. McNeil think it improves their career skills.
I think students working during high school is a good idea if they can manage their time wisely. There are a lot of valuable lessons taught by working, like money management, time management, social skills, things like that.
Whereas having a job has obvious benefits, there's no denying the obvious downfalls caused by exhaustion.
I've heard some people getting jobs and being able to manage that and school just fine. And then some have advanced classes and they're struggling. Like they'll go to bed at 1 or 2 in the morning after getting off work and they're already exhausted.
Sometimes students' grades do drop, but typically that's only initially, and they quickly recover because they know probably the first thing to go is going to be that job, and they like making money, so they learn how to manage all of the activities in the job too.
With multiple benefits and downfalls, there's no concise answer to this topic. That's all I have for you. Back to the anchors.
Thanks, Caleb. And now for our Vine of the Day.
Hey, what y'all get for number 12?
I got 18. Oh, I got 9.5. I got Abraham Lincoln for some reason.
That basically sums up this school year so far. Now for lunch.
Today for lunch, we'll be having a hot dog, hamburger, lettuce, tomato, and pickles, Cheetos, broccoli, beans, pears, apple, and milk.
Sounds like another good lunch from our awesome lunch ladies. Make sure you thank them when you see them.
Now we have a story with Sammy D on new teachers at the high school.
This year at Searcy High, we've had the addition of 6 new teachers. We've had the privilege to speak to 3 of these educators.
I taught 8th grade math and Algebra 1 at Off Junior High here in
So last year I worked at Sylvan Hills High School as an athletic trainer. but I was not teaching there.
My first teaching job, I started in 2008 at Lone Oak High School, and I spent 7 years teaching there. I've spent the last 2 years at Cabot Junior High South, teaching in Cabot.
This year holds some new experiences for Mr. Stubblefield.
It was my first year to be an athletic trainer, and actually this year is my first year to start teaching.
For Miss Edelman, teaching at Searcy High is like returning home.
I'm loving Searcy schools. I grew up in Searcy and graduated from Searcy High School, so I'm thrilled to be back here and working with students in Searcy and the community that I live in.
We hope these teachers have a great year teaching at Searcy High. Let's send it back to the news desk.
Thanks, Sammy. I think the new teachers are doing an awesome job so far.
Well, Cersei, that's all we have for today. If you missed an episode of Morning Sauce, go to CerseiLionPress.com and click the Watch Us Now link. If you have topics for us to cover, hashtag Morning Sauce on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Lion TV's Morning Sauce. I'm Joseph Doak.
And I'm Chloe. Have a great day, Searcy High School.